By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I constitute this meeting a lawful congregation of the University of Venda.
Please be seated.
Chancellor of the University of Venda, Advocate Mujanku Gumbi, members of the University of Venda Council, members of the University of Venda Senate, Mayor of Thulamela Local Municipality, Councillor Sarara Mbuda, Deputy Vice Chancellor for Teaching and Learning, Professor Eusebius Likalakala Mohele, Acting Deputy Vice Chancellor for Research and Postgraduate Studies, Professor Joseph Francis, University of Venda Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Botwek Razia, University of Venda Registrar, Dr. Joel Baloy, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, Professor Chilizi Murauzi, Acting Executive Dean of the Faculty of Humanities, Social Science and Education, Professor Tawanda Runare, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Management, Commerce and Law, Professor Barakanyane, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Science, Engineering and Agriculture, Professor Natasha Potkite, Justice T.P. Mudau of Gauteng Division, Brigadier General Makumbane and the entourage from South African Military Health Services, Venda TVET College Principal Ms. Basani Maluleke, Wotobele MJ Masia, Wotobele Golden Papuli, Mr. Carlton Mukwebo of UNESCO, who's the Secretary General, and also the MEC Baskopo Makamu from the province. The Dean of our students, Mr. Azudobi Mukeli, President of the Convocation, Mr. Sylvester Mutadi, President of the SRC, Mr. Vusi Karabo Mukwena, and the entire SRC leadership, University of Venda senior management, academic, service, and administrative staff, former Registrar of the University of Venda, Advocate Edward Ambani, Mr. Morendeni Musanda Ndanduleni from the Musanda Foundation, sponsors of awards of our best performing students, our esteemed religious and spiritual leaders, my spouse and partner, Ms. Rosanin Tambelini, invited guests, Univen alumni, graduates, parents and guardians, media practitioners, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Masiar. On behalf of the University of Venda, I'm pleased to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to this significant occasion, our 2025 autumn graduation ceremony. Today we convene to commemorate a substantial achievement of our graduating class, a culmination of years of dedicated effort, unwavering perseverance, and personal development. As we sit here adorned in our beautiful regalias, I can't help but to reflect on the journey that has brought us here. Upon reflecting on our shared experiences and the evolution of the university, a particular expression resonated profoundly with me, which is against all odds. Each of us has encountered challenges that at times appeared insurmountable, whether it was personal struggles, academic pressures, financial difficulties, or the uncertainties that we face in the world, we have all encountered various challenges in one way or another. Nevertheless, we remain steadfast, prepared to embrace the future. Allow me to briefly share a story that illustrates the essence of overcoming adversity. It is a story of a young girl named Malala Yousafzai, who stood up and courageously defended her right to education. She was targeted for expressing a dissent and speaking out against the Taliban's restrictions on the education of girls. Despite the death threats and the violence against her, she continued to stand for her rights and that of girls everywhere. When she was shot by the Taliban forces, many thought it would silence her voice, but instead it ignited a voice even louder. Malala became a global symbol of courage and resilience, demonstrating the capacity of an individual to influence positive change, even in the presence of formidable challenges. Like Malala, each of us seated here this afternoon, we confront our own unique challenges. Some of us have grappled with health problems that have pushed us to a limit. Others have successfully managed anxiety, depression, and stress while pursuing their academic objectives, motivated by the aspirations of unwavering determination. Some may face skepticism from others who doubted and questioned our potential. Despite these challenges, we have demonstrated our resilience and also perseverance. And in doing so, we have not only proven our resilience, but also discover our strength. Chancellor, during this year's autumn graduation ceremony, a total of 2,713 graduates will be conferred with their certificates, diplomas, and degrees. Out of the total number of the qualifications to be conferred, 1,711 will be bestowed upon female graduates, while 1,002 will be conferred upon male graduates. In line with our progressive growth, this graduation ceremony will witness the conferral of 39 doctoral degrees, 97 master's degrees, and 406 honors degrees. Chancellor, I'm also pleased to inform you that the number of our NRF-rated researchers has been steadily increasing, with the addition of 10 new ratings for the following distinguished researchers, effective from January 2025. A rating for Professor Ntakazeni Madara, which is a C1. Professor S. Lee, who got a rating of C1 also. Professor Joseph Baloyi, C2 rating. Professor Nsieni Mashau, also C2 rating. Professor Felix Fushai, C2 rating also. Professor Jane Domo, C2 rating. Professor C. Sigauke, C2 rating. Professor J.B. Ogola, C2 rating. And Dr. Tendo Makado, Y2 rating. And Dr. H.P. Kosankatini, also Y2 rating. I am immensely proud to celebrate the remarkable achievement of our newly NRF-rated researchers. Their pioneering research and exceptional contributions to scientific community not only elevate the esteemed reputation of our institution, but also serve as an inspiration to our forthcoming generation of researchers. In accordance with our mission of fostering the development of future leaders, among the graduating class are the following members of the SRC leadership. Former President of the SRC, Mr. Lebohang John Daka. former Deputy President, Mr. Mishumo Maboko, former Secretary General, Mr. Ngelekanyo Stanley Madua, current President of the SRC, Mr. Vusi Karabo Mukwena, the current Secretary General of the SRC, Mrs. Aseko Ngandu, and the substantial number of past and present SRC members. Congratulations to these young leaders for their exemplary leadership that they bestowed. I'm also pleased to announce to you, Chancellor, that 8 staff members of the University of Venda will be conferred with their doctoral degrees during this graduation ceremony. These are Dr. Israel Morauzi, a second PhD in English, Ms. Chirizi Patricia Morauzi, PhD in Gender Studies, Ms. Pelewe Mpepu, PhD in Sociology, Ms. Neani Chirande, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, Mr. Tinyiko Nkuna, Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Sciences, Mr. Rutendo Putu, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, Mr. Tendai Gondo, Doctor of Philosophy in Urban and Regional Planning, and lastly, Ms. Tondani Netengwe, Doctor of Philosophy in Tourism Management. We are proud to have you as part of our lecturing team, and we look forward to seeing you applying your new insight and skills to contribute to our institution in how we lead. Congratulations on these wonderful achievements. Chancellor, it is with profound sadness that I regret to inform you that one of our esteemed students, Ms. Farero Ligudu, will posthumously receive a qualification. Ms. Farero Ligudu tragically passed on the 1st of January 2025. Join me in observing a moment of silence in her honor. May her soul rest in peace. As you bid farewell to this institution, it is imperative that you retain the priceless lessons acquired during your tenure. Life will undoubtedly present you with various challenges, but it is crucial to remember that you possess a requisite knowledge, skills, and a determination to overcome any adversity. Today, we are not only celebrating your achievement, but the journey that brought us here. We celebrate the late nights, the sacrifices, and the unwavering support of your families and friends. We celebrate the bonds that were formed and the memories that were created. As you embark on your life's journey, commit to being an agent of change and transformation, advocating for those who are voiceless and inspiring others to overcome adversity. Aspire to leave an enduring legacy on this world, one that embodies resilience and also unwavering determination. I would like to remind you that irrespective of the challenges the path may present to you, you possess the capability to shape your own destiny. Together, we can overcome the obstacles and the challenge and also those conventional assumptions. Therefore, let us proceed with unwavering determination, fully aware of our remarkable accomplishment, which defy all odds. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for the extraordinary selfless generosity of our Chancellor, Advocate Gumbi. And Advocate Gumbi, she has not given me permission to say this, but I just felt I need to share with you because it's something that we can learn from. Earlier this year, our Chancellor reached out to my office and requested that I compile a list of indigent students who are unable to pay for their registration fees. She subsequently transferred a substantial amount of money to to the university's bank account, enabling us to provide assistance to financially vulnerable students. Following her exemplary leadership by our Chancellor, Ms. Ndibuzanyi Raliwona, commonly known by a stage name Makazi, made a visit to our campus. And during that time, she also generously provided financial assistance to several students who were in severe financial distress. Their willingness to give without expecting anything in return has profoundly impacted our students, their families, and also the entire university community. Their actions serve as a poignant reminder of the transformative power of compassion, motivating us to make a positive contribution to the lives of others. Thank you, Chancellor and Makazi, for being a shining example of selflessness leaders and for making a positive impact on countless lives. Let's give them a hand. As I'm about to conclude, I want to cordially invite our graduates to join the University of Venda alumni community and for you to maintain your connection with the University of Venda. Also, I want to express my profound gratitude to the parents, to the guardians, lecturers, university support staff, sponsors, National Student Financial Aid Scheme, the Funza Rushaka Bursary Program, for their unwavering support throughout your tenure here at the University of Venda. Congratulations on your accomplishment. The future is yours to shape. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Masalela, Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer diplomas and degrees that are reflected on the program to the candidates that the executive deans shall present to you.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer the diplomas and degrees.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualification: Diploma in Nursing. Chauke Petunia Tiselani.
Lipadzi Maduba. Mabogo Fariso Anza. Mabunda Confidence Basani. Makuba Arusani Petunia. Mama Bulo Sinki. Mashau Chiwera. Matebula Ndulelo Benedict. Mujabilu Livipa Rejoice. Mudau Angry. Muzanani Zurani. Murauzi Joy Vurenda. Nakana Humuzo Lavdenia. Nedzamba Zibuya. Nong Padu. Ramadi Tarifani McDonald. Patera Rochizwa. Ramu Webo Arnau Victoria. Rachitimba Gundo Praise. Simango Amukelani. Chivaravara Richize.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualifications. Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Bachelor of Laws.
Baloyi Mkloti Tie. Dube Thokozile Yvonne. Chauke Amukelani Event. Zibani Aluani Isaac. Khalushi Zibuya. Kaku Fulupero. Korombi Rianze. Kutame Mabungu. Mahwale Kamuhelo. Malele Comfort. Mamburu Nao. Mapoli Buchilo. Matoma Butuhawe. Mohali Mina Eunice. Mbengwa Hakaki. Mudau Oritonda. Mudau Tendo. Mulaudzi Muyemeleli Theophilus. Munyai Fundani. Munjezi Kodani. Musobi Mulweli. Ndou Nsengezeni Evelina. Ndwambi Chimangazo. Nedzanani Elekanyani Mashudu. Nema Oroni Sheldon. Ngobeni Masindi Yulen. Nchauba Muchidzi Faithful. Nzima Brilliant. Chedza Faith. Rananga Bongani. Sibati Rakhwadi Elvis. Sibisi Nhlanhla. Sibui Reliance. Simelani Linhle. Temeli Nyandano.
Baloyi Shongile. Chantel Shilwane. Chikinde Mazwita Blessed. Shimudina McTyson. Hlongwani Muhluri Success. Kadiaka Tebuho Recious. Kekana William. Kadambi Katuchero. Kangare Bahangwere. Kapate Setsani. Gubai Lindoguhle Precious. Lubengo Mukonisi Theophilus Jr. Mabaya Ndamurero. Mabelane Ntibetse. Maboy Tendo. Majie Zoruga. Mairekano Matotsi. Mahlobo Tapelo. Makaringe Buhlari Lin. Makani Ifi. Makuba Tarukanyani Gift. Manenje Sipo. Mangwe Ronewa. Manugu Chirisanani. Mapaha Oruga Elizabeth. Maposa Lebuhang. Masaka Mboni Roslyn. Mashige Humburani Godfrey. Mathoho Petronella. Mathe Tirani Shumani. Matsebula Zakhele Selby. Macheke Musandiwa. Mabungu Zwanda. Mbezi Dibuwani Precious. Mbovu Thembe. Mkopozi Samgelo Victor. Mohakani Kaneho Munene. Muthala Antoinette Karabo. Moitzi Tabang. Mogala Likone. Mulovela Zelta. Munaring Tabang Matumi Kondri. Munaring Tsepo. Mutau Patuan. Mutau Junior. Murausi Patuchezo Mike. Murausi Bukara Priti. Munyai Ndubo. Munjerere Andani Sweetness. Mutambezo Thama. Muthapuri Uhone. Mzimba Tandazile. Ndimandi Danisa Beauty. Nefale Chanduko Shamain. Nefefe Asingamanda. Nerwa Mondo Muneiwa. Nematatani Akundao. Neparama Ronewa. Nechamutaba Azwihangwisi. Neshi Tsinje Ndirenda Bennett. Neshi Swinze Rotonda. Nechituka Chifiwa Simon. Netsianda Poshia. Ngobeni Obedience Yingisani. Ngobeni Ufense Johanna. Novella Celebrate. Ntabane Neo Lucy. Ntimbane Shikongelo Precious. Ralia Bengwa Onsikao. Ramagwa Chidizi. Ramakholwana Ndozo. Ramathuba Khudiso. Rathogwa Muimeleli. Rikgotso Shihluke. Sibara Adibao. Sieta Mutsunga Shutupazo. Sihadi Innocent. Sikibiru Nzumbuluro Kingdom. Sindane Noluthando Bangile. Teko Tato Kiabetsui Distinction. Temedi Malamba Ishmael. Tobechane Matebuho. Tibane Gcina Christopher. Chabalala Priti Amugelani. Chipakera Murindere. Chikwatamba Adibawo Veira. Chikweta Takarani Eric. Chirambabunwa Marungwa Sylvia.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualifications: Bachelor of Nursing, Bachelor of Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Biokinetics, Bachelor of Science in Nutrition, Bachelor of Science in Recreation and Leisure Studies, and Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Science.
Litsilane Makoma Ana, Masilela Litokuhle Humphrey,
Litswalo Chaba, Mabasa Kabelo Biola, Makado Tanyani, Maseko Hope Lamasonto, Munjezi Sesi Ipi, Mutweta Ndubo Praise, Nemalili Ndivo, Ngobeli Hakaki Mufunwa, Rakadani Takani Esther, distinction. Raliwedza Ntanganedzeni ambitious, distinction. Ramalamula Hazel Mbuyero, Sambo Nontle Chaming, Takarani Tabero,
Korombi Mulweli, Mamba Whitney, Manganye Bongani, Matsepe Ontatile Penyo, distinction. Morakani Tshepo, Mutlafasi Dimakatso Catherine, Nefale Tendo, Sekwani Jessica Karabo, Tsetla Tabita Madulokong Nomhle, distinction.
Rubengo Zirapo, Madondo Nechezo Prosper, Matlangu Sibusiso,
Manganye Risuna, Mapata Tibuo, Maramane Khabo, Matimane Joashu Helga, Matho Matijilondi Precious, Mavula Mwarusi, Mrauzi Rendani, Ndo Muchizi, Ndo Rendani Jennifer, Nemusunda Alwani, Nechibangoni Zulani, Nonyana Sesinyana, Patang Rilibuhile, Sibulana, Chauke Dondani Tabile, Rangwezi Mrendi, Sambo Prayer, Siakamela, Mwakana, Shongwe Google to Precious, Tabarufuno Chilizi,
Gangashe Victor, Kameli Chuso, Kangale Mukundi, Kanshi Renae, Lugisani Dakalo Oscar, Mabaso Muholia Nomonde, Mafuka Duba Colin, Mahumane Mukona Goldie, Mampogoro Amfarisao Stanley, Mandlazi Venetia, Mashaba Libuani Rachel, Mbezi Chilizi, Mhlongo Zinhle, Muchachi Koketso, Mudau Rihone, Mugwedi Dakalo, Mukwange Nkateko, Munyai Takani, Mutele Ulenda, Mutwanamba Faranani, Ndlovu Miranda Samkelisiwe, Nefolo Bodwe Ribuya, Nemavidi Ndivo, Nechitungulu Prudence Thama, Ntangeni Azifaneli, Lukeye Nyeleti, Ramano Hulisani, Rambao Huitumelo Jekina, Shobeti Risima, Tanyani Morangi Latani, Chamano Denje, Tangwakwani Mkondeleli Jennifer, Chisikane Amfarisao Distinction, Ubisi Christabel Lungile, Zita Siabonga Kelly, Mama Afa Bugala Hope, Mkansi Sacrifice, Mulauzi Ndiwabudi Angel, Razilani Rotondo Rejoice Distinction, Rikhotso Nhleko Lisa. Silima Chilizi. Siwobo Wamashudu. Chwala Brighton.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualification: Advanced Diploma in Sport Management.
Simba Sinshia. Kuneli Silda. Mangwadu Ntakadzeni. Palandwa Mutalusi. Ralulimi Chilizi. Ralulimi Chilizi. Chivenga Abachu Michael, distinction.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualification: Postgraduate Diploma in Public Health. Also, Madam Chancellor, it is my honor to indicate that the University of Venda for the first time will be hooding the postgraduate diplomas, and this is the first cohort to be hooded.
Maluleke Nsovo D. Fries. Mangwani Musa Petunia. Congratulations. Congrats. Muronga Chipiwa Martin.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualifications. Bachelor of Arts Honors in Criminal Justice.
Chauke Marito Advice. Bufelo Godi Bufelo Ranzu. Bakhubatlou Khopotso with distinction. Maluleke Tsikani Jacobs. Masikwa Ananani. Muliwa Ifi Jr. Munyai Pindulo. Mashiana Pindulo Nyawasheza. Nedivini Ndubo Priti.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualifications: Bachelor of Nursing Honors in Administration and Bachelor of Nursing Honors in Education.
Muope Ntakadzeni.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualifications: Master of Nursing and Master of Public Health. Criminal justice.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualification: Master of Arts in Criminal Justice, Masters of Laws, and Masters of Law in Human Rights.
A Master of Arts in Criminal Justice, Nyalungu Misho Penelope. Topic: an assessment of the influence of youth unemployment on crime rates in Chavani Village, Limpopo, South Africa. Supervisor, Dr. A. Moraudzi. Co-supervisor, Mr. N.P. Situga. Master of Laws, Mativa Evidence. Topic: the constitutionality of ex post facto authorization for environmentally harmful activities in South Africa. Supervisor, Professor A.O. Jegede. Munyai Subuya, Master of Laws. Topic: probing the liability of company directors against claims by shareholders under Section 218, subsection 2 of the Companies Act 71 of 2008. Supervisor, Dr. C. Simbo. Co-supervisor, Ms. L.S. Ravengwa. Master of Arts in Master of Laws in Human Rights, Mr. Rondani Magao. Master of Laws in Human Rights, Mr. Beni Abatakari Mudao. Master of Laws in Human Rights, Sikwai Chifiwa Sharon.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualifications: Master of Nursing and Master of Public Health.
Mudau Rolibuwa Sibongile Millet. Topic: climate change and potential impacts on birth outcome. A correlational study in Musina Hospital at Vembe District, Limpopo Province. Supervisor, Dr. T. Marwera. Co-supervisor, Prof. M.M. Maputle.
Machava Sikweta Mavereki Cecilia, with distinction. Is Master of Public Health, Masibigiri Chiembe. Modau Techeresani. Mudogwa Ronewa. Neramondo Tabero Teresa. Nemavidi Gloria Faith. Ramawa Moreli Cyril. Rabura Anzani. Tomani Zitwao Esther.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following qualifications: Doctor of Nursing, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Health, and Doctor of Philosophy in Public Health Nutrition.
Muhaula Isaac Nchebeleni, topic screening of substance use disorder amongst adolescents at primary healthcare setting, screening instrument development and validation. Supervisor, Prof. L. Makado, co-supervisor, Prof. R.T. Livisi. The supervisor will read the citation.
In the midst of substance use and substance abuse, Mr. Mohaula developed a validated screening instrument tailored to detect substance use disorders among adolescents in South African primary health care system, especially in the Northwest University. Utilizing a multi-method design, the study unfolded in 4 phases: qualitative item generation, instrument development, a multi-method, multi-trade statistical validation was utilized and expert assessment. Grounded in the DSM-5 and contextualized for adolescents, the tool fills the critical gap in PHC setting where substance use disorders among youth often go undetected. The final instrument demonstrated strong validity and reliability, making it practical for implementation by PHC practitioners. This work has implications for policy reforms, early detection of SUDs, and integrating mental health services in community-based care system.
Ndo Ntombizodwa Paulina, Doctor of Nursing. Topic: Development of strategies to implementation of preconception care, a tool to improve perinatal outcomes in selected districts of Limpopo Province. Supervisor, Dr. T. Marera. Co-supervisor, Prof. M.S. Maputle. Another co-supervisor, Dr. N.S. Ralipaswa. Dr. N.S. Ralipaswa will come and read the citation. Thank you.
In this thesis titled, Development of Strategies for Implementation of Preconception Care, or a tool to improve perinatal outcomes in selected districts of Limpopo Province, Ms. Ndou aimed to improve the health of women of childbearing age before they conceive through development of strategies for implementation of the preconception care recommendations by the World Health Organization. The study was guided by PEDA's health promotion model and had 3 phases, which included a scoping review, empirical investigation, and development of strategy. The thesis depicts the dynamics involved in the implementation of the preconception care, as well as the importance of healthcare providers raising awareness about preconception care to women of childbearing age and the community. Ms. Ndou research provides theoretical insights and practical strategies for implementation. These strategies encompasses professional nurses, women of childbearing age, and the community at large. The implementation of preconception care has a far-reaching impact on the health of the women before becoming pregnant, thus improving perinatal outcomes, the family and the community at large, since it provides adoption of a healthy lifestyle. Ms. Ndou has demonstrated a scholarly output by enriching scholarly discourse in a field that was underexplored yet very important, and producing 2 published articles while 2 are still under review. Congratulations.
Nemataga Muopeni, Doctor of Nursing. Topic: Cultural Congruent Epilepsy Interventions for Rural Communities of Limpopo and Mpumalanga Province. Supervisor, Prof. M.S. Maputle, co-supervisor, Prof. N.S. Mashau, and another co-supervisor, Prof. L. Makado. The supervisor will come and read the citation.
In this thesis titled Culturally Congruent Interventions for People Living with Epilepsy in the Selected Rural Communities of Limpopo and Mpumalanga Provinces, South Africa, Ms. Nemataga aimed to enhance the quality of life and health outcomes through bridging the gap between faith-based practices, traditional practices, and modern health practices, ensuring that individuals receive the necessary care while respecting their cultural beliefs. This thesis provides significant contributions through a four-phase approach grounded in qualitative multi-method research, including systematic review, empirical study, conceptualization, and development of a culturally congruent interventions. Key contributions incorporate a conceptual framework explaining collaborative epilepsy care relationships and culturally congruent interventions, informed by participants' contributions. Ms. Nemataga's research offers theoretical insights and practical strategies for implementation. Ms. Nemataga demonstrated a significant scholarly output in a previously underexplored area by producing 4 published articles in peer-reviewed journals. Congratulations.
Munyadziwa Muimereri, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Health. Topic: Culturally Sensitive Trauma-Informed Curriculum Development for Primary School Teachers in Rural Communities of Limpopo Province. Supervisor, Prof. L. Makado, co-supervisor, Prof. A. Mapura. The supervisor will read the citation.
Ms. Munyadziwa explored the urgent need for a culturally sensitive trauma-informed educational framework for primary school teachers in Limpopo's rural communities. Employing a multi-method research design, the study includes a global scoping review, qualitative assessments with teachers and healthcare professionals, and developing and validating a trauma-informed curriculum tailored to the Chivenda culture. The findings emphasize equipping teachers with culturally aligned trauma response skills enhances students' resilience and academic success. The research contributes to public health and educational interventions by advocating for curriculum integration of trauma awareness and culturally responsive pedagogy. 6 manuscripts emerged from this thesis and 5 under review, with 1 that is published. Congrats.
Madam Chancellor, I have the singular honor to present to you the following qualification. Doctor of Philosophy in Law, Mercantile Law in bracket. I also want to impress you, Madam Chancellor, that this is the first PhD or Doctor of Philosophy in Law in the School of Law. Mukwevo Chimangazo Donald, Doctor of Philosophy. I'm going to ask the supervisor, Professor Lonius Ngofu, to present the citation.
The citation reads as follows. In his thesis titled Developing Guidelines for the Protection of Indigenous Knowledge under the Agreement Establishing the African Continental Free Trade Area, Mr. Mukwebo developed a comprehensive framework for the protection of indigenous knowledge within the context of the African Continental Free Trade Area. His research proposed specific guidelines for the anticipated annex to the African Continental Free Trade Area's Intellectual Property Protocol, drawing on the biopiracy theory, the principle of free, prior, and informed consent, and the intellectual property rights protection theory. By examining international, regional, and national legal instruments, the doctrinal study advanced an integrated indigenous knowledge protection theory that balances economic development with cultural preservation. This work significantly contributes to the evolving discourse on intellectual property and trade law in Africa, offering practical tools for policymakers to safeguard the rights and heritage of indigenous communities while promoting inclusive regional trade integration. Madam Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, I present to you Mr. Chimangazo Donald Mukwebo.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to present the awards to the best candidates in the faculties that the executive deans shall present to you.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I present the awards.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the awards to the best performing students in the Faculty of Health Sciences. And the awards are from the following. The first one is Forever Resorts, Lodge, Hotels and Retreats, Nestle Nutrition Institute Africa, Convocation Exco Award, and the Faculty of Health Sciences Executive Committee Award. Patang Rilbohele Sibulwana. And the award is from Forever Resorts, Lodges and Hotels and Retreats, Best Student in Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. And also from Nestle Nutrition Institute Africa, Best Overall in Bachelor of Science in Nutrition. Mapata Tebuho Merlin, Nestle Nutrition Institute Africa, Best Student in Integrated Internship, Food Service Management, and also from the Cadela Dietetic Services for Best Student in Integrated Internship, Community Nutrition. Radzilani Rotondwa Rejoice. The award is from Forever Resorts, Lodges, Hotels and Retreats for Best Student in Bachelor of Science in Sports and Exercise Science. Raliweja Ntanganedzeni Ambitious. The award is from Forever Resorts, Lodges, Hotels and Retreats for Best Bachelor of Psychology student. Thetla Tabita Madilokong Nomhle. The awards are from the following. Forever Resorts, Lodges, Hotels and Retreats for Best Student in Bachelor of Science in Biokinetics and Best Overall Student in the Faculty of Health Sciences. She is also getting a Convocation Award for Best Overall Student in the Faculty of Health Sciences, and she's also getting the Univen Faculty of Health Sciences Executive Committee for Best Overall Student in the Faculty of Health Sciences.
Madam Chancellor, I have an honor to present to you the awards to the best performing student in the Faculty of Management, Commerce and Law. There is no other to receive the Anton Ramano Attorneys is an award that goes to the best student in matrimonial property and divorce. Theko Thato Kiabetswe.
Sana Mare.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let me say this. Let me say this. To all those who graduated from the law faculty, what you did here has just affected your careers. Did you guys know that in the audience you have a judge of the High Court of Gauteng? You should have thought about that before you became uncontrollable. Well, you must pay me when you get admitted, you must pay me to argue on your behalf that you are fit and proper to be admitted, despite what you did today. Well, it's good to be excited, and I like it. But I always say that before you can lead others, you have to learn how to lead yourself. It's important to do that. But today you are allowed to be leaderless and uncontrollable. But I hope he doesn't remember the faces when you appear before him for admission. Well, thank you very much. That was really quite lovely. I usually try to think about what message you want to leave. For the parents, the grandparents, the aunties, the sisters that supported you, for yourselves. And it's difficult sometimes to think about what message to leave you with, but I'll continue with what I said this morning. This morning I said that I'm both sad and excited. I'm excited that you've graduated, you've done very well. I'm excited about the kind of scholarship that's coming from our PhD candidates, our master's candidates, excellent scholarship that's coming. I'm excited that you are at a university, so we really can talk about anything. As I said in the morning, this is a place where 100 schools of thought can contend, and there's no one who has, the exclusivity of debate and knowledge. But two things I spoke about this morning that I hope that you as leaders, now that you've graduated, you are our leaders, and we look up to you to lead us, both in terms of just scholarship and intellect and debate, but also just to lead us to take our country to the next step. Some of us, when we graduated, we didn't have the kind of opportunities that you have. So we really do look up to you. And I mentioned two things that worry me, and I'll keep coming back to them this whole week. The first one, you would have seen there's a huge social media campaign against universities hiring what is called foreign lecturers. And so I watched this thing with some interest, because universities all over the world have got the most diverse faculties. And I wanted to know whether our universities are outside that usual practice. And when I checked, I was told that only 10 to 15% of university staff across South Africa are foreign. And of that 10 to 15%, only half are from the continent that we are in, our continent of Africa. And the other half are from outside Africa. But the vilification has been directed at ourselves as Africans. We've really just vilified ourselves, and the lists that are floating of lecturers from African countries. And considering that they probably form only 5% of the overall staff in our universities, I asked myself, where does this come from? And I was told that one of the biggest proponent of this idea that we are being swamped by foreigners was a member of parliament from the Patriotic Alliance or something like that. Now, I don't usually get into politics, but I remember I was told the leader of the Patriotic Alliance, I met him once, but I was told he was on the border of Zimbabwe chasing people there. So I was not surprised that you'd have someone like this. I met him late last year in December, and I had not seen him, but he was passing, and then he saw me. He's like, "Hi, advocate, how are you?" So I said, "Hey, Minister, I'm well, and you? I believe you live in the same area where I live." And he says, yeah, I live in the same place, and since I've moved in there, I brought security for you in the area. You know, now that he's a minister, he's got security and everything. So I say, well, I suppose you forget that before you became a minister, you were somewhere else. And I don't think that was a place that secures us. I mean, he was in prison, you know. He was convicted. The lawyers are here and would say that at that time he was a convicted criminal. So I'm like, I don't think you can bring security to me, considering where you come from. But you know, that's just me. I say it as it is. He served his time, he's right and all that. I'm just referring to this to say, you know, when we imbibe and just repeat things that we find on social media without putting in some intellect into it, the intellect that is sitting here in front of us. You know, you've been taught, what a university teaches you is critical thinking. So you've been taught critical thinking, you've been taught to be curious. If the lecturers here say 1 + 1 is 2, you have to say why. Is it really? What about if it has a particle or this? That's what you do. So I'm putting this challenge in front of you to say, you know, not only on this, but you have to look at our country seriously and see what it is that serves us and what doesn't serve us. And we'll be looking towards you. Now that you are graduates, you're a member of convocation, you've studied, you know, you've done so well. Against all odds, you are where you are now. So, who you know, who gains from us vilifying ourselves as Africans? Who gains from that? It can't be Africans. It must be someone else who profits from us always vilifying ourselves. And we have to be serious about that issue and look into it. I mentioned in the morning that Professor Chilizi Marwala, who lived just down the road from this university, is heading the United Nations University in Japan. You know, just amongst others. No one in Japan is telling him, you don't belong here. Of course, he's a leading scholar on artificial intelligence, written many books and everything, and he can go anywhere in the world. And he's leading nominally the largest university, and he's just one of us. He's right here from Toyando. But we here are busy just vilifying ourselves and without any cause. And the last thing I wanted to say that made me sad, I said this morning, is that yesterday we had 49 white South Africans land in the United States, saying that they are subject to genocide in our country. We target white people, we kill them. And I listened to the President of the United States saying that, say, terrible things are happening in South Africa. Terrible things, you know, they kill these white people. And I mean, it would be laughable if it wasn't this serious. Because it's our responsibility, all of us, to protect our country. We don't have to sit back and wait for Matamela Ramaphosa to say that's not true. We know it's not true. But I hear a lot of silence. I hear it, but it's silence about saying this is not who we are. And it's just not true. I mean, from all corners of South Africa, we should be able to tell the Americans that that is not true. And we're not going to accept it and just keep quiet. Some of you would think that's so far removed from us. But you know, when bad things start happening in countries, it starts with small steps, small little things that each one of us will be like, oh, it doesn't concern me, oh, it doesn't concern me. But very soon, it would have swamped you. I read recently an article where somebody was saying when the Palestinian land was taken away, it started with small pieces of land, a little bit. The next thing, they've lost virtually all their land. But as it was happening, all of us were like, oh no, it's just 49 white Afrikaners. They don't represent the majority of Afrikaners. Everybody misses the symbolism of it and what it means for our country. So my message to you this afternoon is just be vigilant. You know, people talk about this country in a way that you would think they're talking about a different country. We know what this country is, and we must be able to stand up in our millions and say, that's not our country, not in my name. That's not going to happen. Irrespective of where we are, irrespective of whether it touches us directly. Because in the end, when the AGOA Act, Africa Growth and Opportunity Act, is not renewed, it's going to touch each and every household. It's going to touch our economy across the board based on absolute lies. I mean, we must call it what it is. It's an absolute lie what these guys are saying. There is no basis whatsoever, in fact, for it. So I hope that as you celebrate today, tomorrow I'm going to start and see a flood of messages, articles, opinions. You know, we have lawyers here, we've got nurses, we've got health workers, everyone must just be on their feet to say, no, not in our name, that's not our country. All the parents, all the aunties and uncles and all of that. So I hope to the staff of the University Vice Chancellor that this is what they've taught these young people, critical thinking, and then being able to express it and back it up with facts, whatever it is that you are doing. So congratulations to the students, really well done. I shared my congratulations with each of you as you come up here. Congratulations to the communities that supported you. It really does take a village to bring up a child in Africa. Congratulations to the staff that is part of the village. Well done, and truly let 100 schools of thought contend. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There was the Chancellor of the University of Venda, Advocate Mujanku Gumbi. As we are about to conclude proceedings, I would like to remind you about the announcements that I made before the commencement of this ceremony. And would also like to invite our PhD graduates to join the academic procession at the Life Sciences building. So the Chancellor will dissolve this congregation, and after dissolution of the congregation, you should remain standing until such time the last person in the procession has left the auditorium. But the dissolution of the congregation by the Chancellor will be preceded by the singing of the national anthem. So when the national anthem is being sung, led by Univen Choir, we should all rise, and all men should remove their caps or heads. So may I therefore request that we all rise for the singing of the national anthem.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of Venda.